Today's Campus Corner is sponsored by Bluegrass Community and Technical College.
All right, I got lucky today to get a little time with Dr. Greg Feeney. He's the president and CEO of Bluegrass Community and Technical College. Thanks for letting me crash campus. It's beautiful.
We love having people on our campus, so I'm so grateful that you're here.
I feel like I'm one of those Kentuckians that driven by 100 times but never just pulled in to see it, and now I know how beautiful it is.
We get that a lot, and we work really hard on getting folks here, so I'm glad we finally got you here.
Yeah. You know, I noticed your lapel pin. I almost stole it earlier. The big 85. Tell us what 85 means.
Well, if this goes well, you just might get one. But 85 years, we're very proud of it. So we have a long history in this community, and it's our 85th year, so this is our birthday. And, you know, I was thinking earlier in the year, sometimes you only celebrate those milestones of like 50, 75, or 100. But I'm coming up on my 1-year anniversary in this role, and I've been doing the circuit, talking about the great things we do at this college. And one thing that I've heard a lot is, I had no idea that you did all that at BCTC. And so we had a discussion here, and we thought, you know, the 85-year mark is a wonderful opportunity for us to celebrate what we offer to the community, the partnerships that we have in the community, and our alumni and all the people here at this institution that have helped us make a difference for those 85 years.
What do your students look like? Like what? Paint a picture as who walks onto this campus and enrolls.
So I am in my 27th year at this college. So I started off as faculty and have held many different roles. And candidly, at the very beginning, when I left graduate school, finished my doctorate at UK, and stepped over to what was LCC at the time, which is now one of the colleges that merged to form BCTC. I didn't know how long I would be there, but when I met the students and got connected to that mission, and what I love most about it is our diversity in who we have, right? So when they say often the non-traditional student, I kind of chuckle at that because that's who we are. So non-traditional doesn't really work here in that we have those students that come to us right out of high school, but the oldest student I ever had teaching class was in her 80s. And we have everybody in the middle there, anyone who is interested for whatever reason in advancing their career. Also, the incredible diversity that we have in meeting our students. So we have students that score 35 or 36 on their ACT, and they are here most likely for social or financial reasons, and we're thrilled to have them. On the other end of the spectrum, we have students that test at the 8th grade level, and they may already have a high school degree, but they've been out long enough, or they just don't test to be college ready. And we meet those students where they're at. And so that's the thrill of what we do. And so we love having those students too, and it's such a privilege because they would have no other opportunity for access to higher ed. And we are that access. So to me, that is like the most serious responsibility we have is to get that one right. And so we're not only inviting them in, but we're supporting them to be successful so they get to transfer to that 4-year institution, often being scholarship material, or they are graduating in a year or two with in a high wage, high demand area.
Why is it important for BCTC to exist at all?
Well, I touched on it a little bit, and it's that comprehensive mission that we have. And so I take very seriously being that access point. And so a large population of the students we have would have no other access to higher ed if it were not for us. But I've talked about that a little bit, so I want to come over here to the advanced manufacturing side. So we are vital to our community in relation to the industry support that we provide. So like in the healthcare crisis, when we are still in the midst of that, but when that was heightened by the pandemic a few years ago, we were working hard with our community partners as well as support from both the state and federal level. We expanded the vast majority of healthcare programs that we have, and we more than doubled our nursing program. So we are very competitive with other institutions in our area with the amount of nursing graduates that we are providing. And so that is a central role of what we do. And what we hear consistently when we are working with our local communities, because we're in, like I said, we had 7 different campuses, 6 different communities that we're serving with those. We work closely with the industrial authority in those communities, and we work closely with, like here, Commerce Lexington. And we know that for industry that we are trying to attract to our region to lead to good jobs and strengthen our economy, they want to know if there's a strong education force. And we are a vital part of that, specifically for many of the jobs that are needed with industry.
Today's Campus Corner was sponsored by Bluegrass Community and Technical College.
Well, I can't say enough great things about BCTC. Check them out. All of the information is up on the screen.